Yeah, it's been a year all right. We started a new decade, full of hope and dreams. And most of all, the desire for this decade to be our decade, for this year to be our year. This was finally gonna be the year we kept our New Year's resolutions. The year we quit smoking, exercised more. The year we did things we've never done before. This was the year we were gonna travel to that place we've always wanted to go. This was the year we were gonna care more about our loved ones. We promised ourselves to call Mom more often. We would not fight as much with our siblings this year. And we would finally leave that toxic relationship breaking us down. It was our year. This was supposed to be the year. As days passed, we started to see things very differently. Remember? And we soon saw that this was not a joke. That the news was not just trying to make a big deal to get more ratings. And it had a name. Corona. This was not gonna go away. But hey, we still hoped. This won't affect me. I'm miles away from wherever. Before you knew it, governments were closing down borders. Home office turned into permanent remote working. Wives became teachers from one day to another. Fear spread, and we started to think about the safety of our closest loved ones. We started to think about the worst things possible. And we all gave in to the darkness, to the darkest part in us, the division. What happened next? Well, we all bought 15 million rolls of toilet paper, thinking that would protect us. All the conspiracy theories flooded our social media feeds. People forgot about their neighbors and focused on themselves, how they would be protected. As if that wasn't enough, work started to slow down, and in some cases disappear. We heard stories of friends getting fired and family members struggling to make ends meet. These were not fun times. This was not what 2020 was supposed to be. In some countries, the response was fast and hard. In others, slow. And maybe too late. Hundreds died, then thousands. And every day, we saw videos from hospitals. We saw posts from first responders looking more like soldiers during a war, not nurses during a hospital shift. It was then that some of us stepped up and helped, and began to not just care for ourselves, but for others. Like many other times in our history, as we have for thousands of years, we set our differences aside and took charge. We did what needed to be done. We saw waves come and go and began to see a glimpse of hope. As we heard of treatments and vaccines having some success. This was not an instant solution to our problem, but it gave us a reason to keep going. And took comfort in the fact that we were not alone. This was by no means an easy year. And many years from now, we will talk about these times. And we will speak about our brave first responders that kept us alive, our essential workers that kept food in the supermarkets, and even of our friends that just called from time to time to see if we were doing okay. We will talk about the time we all became one, and we all experienced the same thing or felt the same struggle no matter where we lived. 2020 will soon be over, but it will leave us with the knowledge and learning that we are strong, and that many of the little things we took for granted will one day come back to normal. It will leave us knowing that together we will always be stronger than divided. We will see our friends again. We will hang out with our grandparents. We will go to bars and enjoy a great time. Soon we will be thinking back of 2020, and even though it may not seem like it now, we will come back stronger from it. We will laugh and enjoy. We will travel again and make memories with our friends. We'll be in England having fish and chips, or in the US at some crazy state fair, eating deep fried chocolate covered bacon on a stick. We'll be having a barbecue in Australia, or sushi in Japan. We'll be in South Africa, in India, in Bali, in Mexico, just smiling at life, knowing that we are human and that we can overcome anything that life throws at us. In these times, as in many before, we see the human spirit thrive, and we all come together for a common purpose. The same way our ancestors did, we stand together against any danger that may come. This is what makes us human and ensures our survival. We are all here on this earth together, and we have nowhere else to go. The solutions to any problems we face will come and be presented by us, and we will come together once again to succeed. We have survived way worse things than 2020, and we will keep on surviving to achieve the great goal of life, to enjoy the passing of time. So yes, it's the end of 2020 and the beginning of the rest of our lives.